Hello and welcome back to another monthly newsletter. These newsletters are a way that I can have kind of a monthly update and answer any questions you guys might have. I think that answering them in a video format is a little bit more meaningful than answering them in text. So since this is a fairly big month, let us proceed. So first of all, we have updates. This month's updates all focus on expanding the channel. First of all, we have new social medias. This includes a Twitter and a Steam group that you can see in the outro and in the description. I don't know what I'm going to use these for yet. Steam will probably be for TF2 events when we get to that, and Twitter, Lord knows. I'm hoping to kind of connect with some other people on Twitter. So if you could help me make that big and get the numbers that I need to kind of get the ball rolling, so to speak, everything is appreciated. Like I said, you can see it in the outro of this video and in the description of the video. Second of all, I made new channel assets. You may have seen them. First of all is the outro. I have a new banner on my channel, and at some point, I'm going to clean up my profile picture, which I'll kind of get into in a minute. But kind of as I prepare to go forward and grow my channel a little bit, these are things that I figured, you know what, we should probably clean up and make actually decent looking. So let me know what you think. I didn't put a ton of time into these, but I put enough that it's like I can at least be proud of what I did. So go shoot down my pride if you hate them. Third thing is that I need more pictures of my bird. So I've been using the one image that I have for everything. I could probably go through most of the channel or most of the assets on my video, and it all uses that one picture of my bird. So I am looking for an artist of some kind who could do maybe 2 to 4 different expressions and a full body pose of a heron. If you're interested or know someone who is interested, or even if they're just an artist and haven't expressed explicit interest, let me know. It would be good if they or you could provide other stuff that you've worked on, and possibly a very rough sketch of what my bird would look like in your art style, since that's ultimately what I'm going to be deciding based on. But it's up to you how you want to introduce yourself. We'll figure out a payment when everything is settled. I'm obviously not asking for you to do this for free. I'm flexible. Just let me know what you can do, and we'll work something out. Comment or DM me somehow if you want to do that. Next thing is that I am branching out into other games. A lot of people said on that poll that I am conducting, and I'll get to that in a minute too, but they want to see me play random games in my Steam library. So I thought, what a great way to kind of introduce just random other games that I want to play, and also finally play the games that I bought out of sheer compulsion because they were on sale. So I already played Minecraft and Besiege this month, and Besiege did really well, so I am happy about that. And I think I have a few more random games planned for the near future. I know they're not TF2, but I'd appreciate if you at least gave them a watch to see what games I'm playing, because, hey, maybe you'll end up liking them. Maybe I've convinced you to buy it on Steam, who knows. But also, it's just so I have a good gauge of what exactly to play. I am doing more episodes of Besiege in the future, and probably not a whole lot more of Minecraft, just because those aren't doing super well, so that the views and the watch time are what I use to gauge that. And also, I am preparing to do my 1,000 subscribers special somewhat soon, so I'm at 950 at the time of me recording this. So I think I know officially now what I'm all going to do for the 1,000 sub stream. That's a big enough milestone. I think we can celebrate a little bit. I'm going to be doing an MVM stream. If you want to join me in that, you certainly can. It'll be, I think, yeah, okay, so MVM is 6 players, so I'll need 10 other people. If you're interested, all you need to do is buy 4 tickets, and we'll be doing 2 cities. I'll let you know when I get a little closer to 1,000, but it is going to be MVM stream. And I'll probably also do my first official face reveal. Now, if you're savvy enough, you've probably already seen my face because I have posted it on things that I have linked directly on this channel. But this will be the first time that I am doing a face reveal, so if you don't want me to do a face reveal, if you'd prefer me to just be an omniscient voice that you never have to see my ugly face, get some post-it notes and tape them to the top left corner of your computer screen, and then you won't have to see it. And finally, and I had mentioned this earlier, I'm conducting a feedback poll that asks for your opinions on various parts of my channel. So if you're in my Discord channel, you've already seen this. If you're not, though, I encourage you to fill this out. And I am going to be putting the link to that in the description. Last month I tried to put it in a card. It didn't work. I actually have to get 1,000 subscribers to put links in my cards. I guess to prove that I'm trusted. I really don't know why that threshold is there, but if you could do that survey, that would be extremely appreciated. So the next section is called the Bulletin. I'm actually getting rid of the Reminder section and replacing it with this new section because it's effectively going to be a combination of reminders, shoutouts, personal words from me, and any other thing that I feel like putting in and doesn't have another official category. For example, the first thing on it is the survey. That's pretty much the caliber of things that are going to be on there. Reminder also to comment your Q&A questions after or while you are watching, because that's a fun thing that we do here. I have social medias, I'll say that again. I have a Discord, a Twitter, and a Steam group, which are all in the description in the outro. I have a second channel called Just Some Boys. We ended up doing a speedrun challenge, which I ended up losing, and I'm suffering the consequences, so this is maybe not the best time to go check that out, but go check it out if you want to. Also, I am going to make a shout out to a good friend of mine named Anvicom. He runs a YouTube channel that focuses on Splatoon 2. If you're interested in that, I'm sure he'd appreciate if you at least checked it out. By the way, the reason that I am doing a lot of shout outs is either because I found another channel that I personally like and want to share, or if I'm shouting out to an individual person, such as N64Bro, who's been graciously providing me with my Source Filmmaker rendered thumbnails, then yeah, I'll also just do shoutouts to random people if I like you. And finally, on the bulletin board, stop commenting the word first in my comment sections. So here's let me make a comprehensive list of like the benefits to society that we're gaining by you commenting first in my comment sections. Okay, like there's nothing. Why would you comment first? You don't get anything out of that. In more serious note though, it's annoying, and it's like I get a notification on my phone and it's like, wow, someone interacted. Hey, first. All right. Thanks, cool. I'll just delete my channel now. But for you like funny jokesters, go down to the comment section like, oh, I'm gonna go comment first just because he told me not to. You're gonna get a big fat block. I don't know how to block people on YouTube, but I'll look it up. But anyway, that's it with the bulletin board. So let's go on to the Q&A section. So, last month's section was, what is your favorite TF2 weapon that is considered bad? The answers I got for this were the Man Melter, the Babyface's Blaster, and the Rap Assassin. There wasn't reasoning provided for any of these, but I do appreciate your answers, and I also am going to personally agree with the Babyfaces, because holy freaking crap, the, like, small amount of time that you're able to run fast before, like, someone accidentally shoots you with 3 damage from a scattergun and you lose your entire boost. It's fun. So on to the normal questions now. When are you going to do a big MVM stream? I mentioned this earlier, but it'll be at 1,000 subs. I don't know when I'm going to get to 1,000 subs, but whenever I do, it'll be then. Make a times 10 item tier list. I actually did make a times 10 item tier list. It's currently sitting as an unlisted video on my channel. There are apparently a frick ton of weapons in the game, so the final product, even with editing, was over 40 minutes long. I might set that to public someday. I honestly don't know. Like and subscribe if you want me to set that one to public, guys. No, but honestly, I have no idea. It's not, like, super interesting unless you're really in the times 10, so it's just kind of floating in the void. Question, a good scout competitive loadout. Okay, I put yes, actually, on my script. I don't know what that means, but essentially you're going to want to use either the stock or force of nature for primary. I really can't think of a reason to use anything else but that. Your secondary is going to depend on what your league bans. If assuming that they're not banning anything, you want the Bonk Atomic Punch, the Mad Milk, or the Stock Pistol, but I know a lot of leagues ban the Bonk Atomic Punch, so probably the Mad Milk or the Stock Pistol, depending on what kind of scout you're playing. And then for melee, you're either going to want the Boston Basher, since it's basically a direct upgrade from the normal melee, or the Atomizer, if that's still in the meta. I honestly have no idea. I've not played competitive since Tough Break, so it's like, or the Gun Metal. No, I don't know what the most recent one, the Pyro update, frick. Also, second question, do you ever play Celeste? Celeste. I might do this for Steam Library thing at some point. I don't know. I don't personally own the game, and since I refuse to do Let's Plays, I don't want to play anything that's super long, just because, like, I'm either going to have to cut out most of the game, or it's just going to be boring. Yeah, I don't own the game, but if I get, like, to the point in the future where I'm, like, really branching out, then I'll buy it. This isn't a question, but I do want to point out this individual who commented on my community server video, who really wanted to play with me, and then immediately backpedaled when they realized it was a furry server. So, again, there's not a question here. I just found this very amusing. What's your Steam? I actually have this in my new outro, so stick around for a few minutes. It's Great Blue on Steam. So you can go look it up in community, or you can type in the thingy. How's life? Very stressful. I'm a college student who also runs 2 YouTube channels, so as you would imagine, time is of the essence for me. But overall, it's pretty good. I mean, I don't have a whole lot of complaints at this point. What is your dream job? So, I don't know if answering YouTube is a cliched answer or not. I'm gonna assume yes. I would love to do this for a living, though, if I get to the point where my videos are, like, really good, but it's pretty much winning the lottery. It's the same type of, like, goal as becoming famous. It's, like, it's probably not going to happen, so I am definitely looking into various other options, which I won't get into, because that's a very long spiel, but, YouTube is, like, the end dream here. So that's all the questions that I got asked of me this month. The question that I'll leave you with this month is, if every class could equip any weapon in the game, what is the most overpowered loadout you could build? Fire up your noggins and tell me below, because I'm going to take a look at those bad boys next month. So in closing, that concludes my news segment for September. There seemed to be a lot of information this month, so big thank yous from Expenkies if you ended up watching all the way through. And also remember to answer the Q&A questions. I say that a lot, but this is the end. Check out my new outro, tell me what you think, and I will see you guys in October. Peace out.